Earlier in the year, we found out that a number of the prominent members of the Shiba Inu dev team had exited the project. That was at a time when they were supposed to be in the thick of building Shibarium. Now that we are just a couple of days away from the launch of Shibarium, it's time to find out whether that exit could have an impact on the launch and functioning of Shibarium. So make sure to stick around. Disclaimer: as I just mentioned, it came out earlier in the year that some prominent members of the dev team had exited the project. Initially, the news was met with a lot of confusion and worry from the community as people try to figure out why these guys who used to be champions of Shiba Inu left all of a sudden. Did they find out something about Shiba Inu that the rest of us should be aware of? Well, Shytoshi must have heard all of the questions and confusions because he decided to give the community an answer in one of the regular blogs that he publishes. According to Shytoshi, the members that had an issue with him at the time were members of the Breeds, an arm of the dev team that was responsible for protecting the Shiba Inu project against fudders. Apparently, while it seemed like those guys completely left the Shiba Inu project, we've learned from Shytoshi's blog that they are still in the Shiba Inu ecosystem, but in a different role. Shytoshi called them the real team, and says that their duty has now been expanded to include negotiating new and favorable partnerships for Shiba Inu. Here's exactly what he wrote. As this team met more and more outside defensive needs, closing deals with groups like Bugatti Luggage Group, I've learned to respect what they are capable of, and I sincerely hope they will continue to move Shib, Bone, Leash, and Shiboshis forward. Therefore, it became evident, as you can see, that being called a defense breed makes no sense for this team of powerful individuals. Therefore, I think they should be named, as Trophius has coined them, the real team. Hopefully, this team will continue their efforts for all things Shib, allowing the devs to focus on the Shibarium project. Best of luck to the real team. It should be mentioned though that we've not heard from those dev team members themselves. In fact, before the publication of Shytoshi's blog, what we heard from those dev members did not seem fun. It seemed like they were not happy with Shytoshi, and actually accused him of taking over the project, even though Shiba Inu is supposed to be decentralized. But since the publication of the blog, we've not heard from the former dev members, and right now there's really no way to tell for sure if they have been moved to a different capacity, especially considering that they don't exactly post about Shib like they used to. So it could very well be that Shytoshi was just trying to cover up what actually happened because it was quite ugly, but I guess we'd have to take Shytoshi's word for it. There really isn't a reason to doubt him though. After all, the development of Shibarium went on as usual and it is about to be launched. Speaking of which, it's exciting times for Shib holders as we wait for the launch of Shibarium. If you have been waiting with the rest of the community, you are definitely aware of why the anticipation for Shibarium is so high. The testnet PuppyNet was launched back in March of this year, and it has been quite successful. We've discussed the success of the testnet often enough on this channel, so I don't think there's a reason to go over it again in this video. All that needs to be reiterated is that the testnet has completed enough transactions that many people are hopeful that Shibarium would be a success. Considering how close we are to the launch of Shibarium, this might be the right time to start wondering what could happen if Shibarium proves to be a bust. There is currently a lot riding on the success of Shibarium, and if it doesn't improve Shiba Inu the way that many people are expecting, we might actually see a mass exodus out of Shiba Inu. People who feel like Shibarium is the only hope for Shiba Inu might not see the need to stick around if the platform does not change much for Shiba Inu. Well, the launch of Shibarium is quite close already, so I guess we'll find out whether all the hype is worth it soon enough. For now, we can be encouraged by the massive successes that PuppyNet continues to record and hope that all of that translates well into Shibarium. If you found this really valuable, please drop a comment and share this video with friends. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, thus helping me to keep increasing the quality of the videos. Meanwhile, the Shiba Inu dev team has continued to do what it can do to shape the Shiba Inu ecosystem into something impressive. Shibarium itself is an example of this. But we also have the Shiba Inu game, the ecosystem, and recently released cold wallet storage. Another strategy that the dev team has been adopting is to strike profitable partnerships with the right people and brands. But before we get into that, this channel has a daily giveaway of 100,000 Shib. For a chance to participate in the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave a comment below #Shiba Inu. Good luck! Already, we have the Wellies and John Bridgman partnerships, which have been going well enough, but Shytoshi just announced 3 new partnerships. According to Watcher Guru, the first of them has dry ink, meaning that the deal is sealed. The second is focused around technology and furthering grand causes, and the third, which is yet to be revealed, is apparently worthy of raised glasses. It is unclear whom these partnerships are with, but the news has got the community riled up. You would think that Shibarium coming soon, sheep holders would not have the capacity to be excited for anything else, but the Shiba Inu community is apparently always willing and ready to receive anything that the dev team dishes out, provided it improves the ecosystem and ultimately makes people money. Anyway, as was just mentioned, we have no idea which brands these new partnerships are with, but Shytoshi seems really excited, and so the community is excited as well. But in addition to being excited, people are trying to figure out who these partners could be. According to Watcher Guru, one comment from the lead developer has caught everyone's attention. Kusama stated, "Sheep greater than X." This has led people to speculate if one of the partnerships is with Elon Musk's X, formerly known as Twitter, or if Shiba Inu is developing its own decentralized social media platform. Which of these suggestions do you think is more plausible? Or could it be something completely different? Please share your thoughts with us in the comments section below. With these partnerships having been secured and Shibarium about to be launched, we might finally get to see SHIB hit or even surpass its all-time high once again. Right now, SHIB is one of the top performing assets in the market, and all we have right now is the hype of the release. It looks like we can expect even more of an increase once Shibarium is launched and those partnerships go into effect. As a result, you might be wondering just how much money you need to invest right now to rake in a lot of profit when SHIB hits an all-time high once again. Well, experts have been doing their calculations and they have an idea. If you invest $100 in SHIB at its current price, your investment would be close to $1,000 if SHIB hits its all-time high, which is actually quite impressive. So if you invest $1,000 in SHIB right now when SHIB hits its all-time high, your investment would be worth close to $10,000. There's no guarantee that SHIB would hit its all-time high with the launch of Shibarium, but it does seem that the price of SHIB could see an increase to a certain extent, which you would definitely benefit from if you invest right now. However, I must mention that this is not financial advice. It's important that you do your own research before you make any kind of financial commitment. With that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then please like this video and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please share this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.